Hello, I'm back with a second story of my life last year and this year. So I want to correct myself. The video that I did share with you a couple of days ago, so I said that dialysis was not given to me when I was in ICU. That's incorrect. They did give me dialysis, I think the third day I was in ICU, they gave me dialysis there. So it was good. So they did take care of me a little bit. No, they take care of me good, but I'm saying yeah. So anyway, so that was good. So now we're going to continue the story, the next part of the story. So when I ended the first video, I was saying that I couldn't eat because they were trying to get me ready for a procedure to because they couldn't do dialysis at the rehab, and so I was going to go to the rehab soon, and so they're trying to figure out how they're going to do dialysis in the rehab. So I want to back up a little bit. So sorry. So while I was in the hospital, when I out of ICU, when I went down to the regular, it's not the regular room, it was intensive care, but it wasn't ICU. It was like under it. So it wasn't a regular room. It was like ICU, but it wasn't like ICU. It was like right under it or whatever. So anyway, so I went there, and I was saying, like, I got a lot of people that came to see me. A lot of people that came to see me. So my auntie came, like 4 or 5 days after I was in the hospital. And so my auntie Brenda was there. And my friend Ariel, she came to see me. My friend Anthony came to see me. My friend Saray, Anthony's wife, Sheree, came to see me. And my Anik came to see me. And April came to see me. And Apostle came to see me. Apostle Arnold Keek Thrower came to see me. Co-pastor Anita Crowder comes to see me, and Pastor Terry came to see me, and Xavier came to see me, and Cache came to see me. A lot of people came to see me. A lot came, and I just want to say thank you for coming to see me and just checking on me and praying for me and everything. I appreciate you, because you guys didn't forget me. You came to see me and just making sure I'm good, and you take care of my mom, take care of my dad, and just take care of my auntie. Everybody just came to love my mom, love my auntie and my family for coming to see me, and I can't explain how much I'm thankful for you guys to checking on me. And thank you for praying for me, and just sending money for my mom to help pay my bills and everything. It was just crazy how much you guys came and just swallowed me up. And just supporting me, like all the text messages, all the calls, and I can hear your calls. So I can hear you guys talking to my mom and saying how she doing, is she good, like all that. I heard you. I hear everything, but everybody, and they're calling me, texting me, and my mom's telling me oh, somebody called you and saying they're praying for you. I hear that. I can't talk, but I can hear you. I can hear her telling me that. So Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just try to stop and say that. And so now we're at the procedure, right? So I'm not eating, right? So I can't eat nothing. So I did the procedure. So I was tired and everything. So when the procedure, I was there for like 15 or 20 minutes. They just put some shot in me. I think they put some anesthesia or something to make me young or something like that, numb or something. And they put something in this part. They put it right here. That's why it's out, because it's out. But it's right here. It was like a long tube in here. And so I didn't see what was happening. I know something was happening to me, but I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know why I was doing it. I didn't know. I just was here. So when I came out of the procedure, went back to the upstairs, and I got food. And I was hurting, and I couldn't really pick up my hand. I couldn't do anything because I was like, I can't. It was hard for me to eat because I was tired, because it was the shot for me. So then I ate and I went to sleep. And then next day I did dialysis, not in my tube, so right now let me take it right now. Right now I do like a tube. Can't see it, but it's a tube, right? So I didn't do that. So now I don't do the dialysis on the catheter. Now I do it up here. And this is like the blood comes, it cleans the blood, but this one cleans is fluid that's going in my tube, and it like flushes my flushes my kidneys. It helps me to clean my kidneys, right? So that it's not help me clear my kidneys, but like it does dialysis for me, kind of like that. It does the kidneys for the dialysis. Dialysis for me, because the kidneys can't do it, because the kidneys are dead, basically. So yeah. Anyway, so sorry, a lot of things that don't make sense. But anyway, so I'm trying to say is I couldn't do dialysis on regular catheters, so now I'm doing dialysis right here. Sorry, this is a lot for me to do that because it's hard to explain what I'm saying because of the stroke. But anyway, so now I'm doing dialysis on here. It's through blood. So they have the catheter here, and they push blood in and out, and they're cleaning the blood. So that's how they do dialysis. That's the second thing to do. That's a second option to do dialysis, like that way. So I do that like 3-4 hours every day. No, not every 4 hours every other day. So now I'm doing that in the hospital, and it's very painful because it's like I've never done that. I've always done dialysis on my catheter, so it's very easy. It's very low key with it doesn't hurt. But this hurt me. It hurt me because I done this. It was weird for me. And I'm a medicine. It's just weird. It was like a lot of things for me. So I was like, So I couldn't talk because I can't talk. And so I was trying to tell my dad was coming to he was coming to do the dialysis with me. Like, he came with me to just sit there, right? And so I was trying to explain to my dad, I was trying to say, I don't have one hand. So I was like, and I couldn't talk because nobody could understand what I'm saying. So can you imagine, like, trying to say something hurting or something, I want to change my position or something, like, and you can't talk. You cannot talk. Like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I cannot talk. Nothing came to my, I couldn't talk. So I'm like, I don't know what to say, but I was like, it hurt or something. I was just like saying that, and the nurse coming like, say, they're trying to say what to say. They're trying to saying what I'm saying, like, you want water? Are you cold? I'm like, no. Well, I can't say no because I was like, so it was just a lot. It was a lot to try to communicate to people. And they can't not hear they can't say what you're saying. You can't say what you're saying, right? Crazy. And I couldn't write the first time. The first two months or 1.5 months, I couldn't write nothing. So it's just a lot. It was a lot. Sorry. I'm explaining this too much. But anyway, so my dad would come, and I was hurting. It was hurting for every 3 days. It was hurting. Then I got to get discharged from the hospital. And now I'm going to go to the rehab. So we packed all my clothes, all my flowers, all my pants, all the cars, all that. And I got into the emergency, went to the rehab. It was 45 minutes away. And my auntie and my dad and my auntie, my dad, my aunt, my mom, my dad, and my auntie came. So went to the rehab, and I got to the rehab, checked in. They got me a room, and that was life changing for me. Everybody at the rehab was just amazing, like amazing. Compared to the hospital, was like, what is happening? What is happening? But the rehab was amazing. So when you get to the rehab, sorry, my phone is falling and I'm gonna keep it up. So when you get to the rehab, the first day, get set up. The next day, we went to dinner or whatever. The next day, they have a schedule. The schedule comes in the morning. Sorry. The schedule comes in the morning, and so it's like you get up and you get ready at like 7 to 8, and then you go to breakfast, you take your medicines, and then you come with do classes. So using it in the morning, it was like speech classes. So my speech therapy would come, the nurse would come and help me to speak. So like basically she would show me cards, and she would try to say things like say and mom, dad, things like that. But she didn't do like all M's or all A's first. So like it was kind of like that. So then she do things like what is this picture, right? So it would be like this is swag, one with that. I would say deodorant, right? It wouldn't be like that. It wouldn't like be like big words, but it'd be like, let's say wet wipes, like it would say wet, right? So like she'd be like, what is this? Wipes, right? Something like that. Something like you hold a picture and I have to say what it is, right? So do the pictures, I'll do the words, and so I was like talking, and then sometimes they'll read a whole sentence, right? So it would say like, I would say like, I am wet or something. And I would say like, the dog is wet or something, something like that. I would do one sentences. So that's what I do the speech therapy, and then I would do the physical therapy. So I would learn how to walk, because I was bedridden because one of my whole right side was not working. So they would kind of put me up. I was in a wheelchair. So most of the time I was in a wheelchair. But then sometimes they'd pick me up, and I have to learn how to walk. So, and I will post pictures of me washing, and not me washing, okay, not me washing, but post pictures of me walking, and post pictures of me, pictures on just my whole experience pictures of my whole experience. Lord Jesus, help me, God. Help me to talk. Anyway, so yeah, so we did therapy, physical therapy, and then we did like, what do you call it? We went out we went walking, and I walked, but sometimes I did the wheelchair, and we go and plant a plant. And so they have plants out there that you can water it, and then we also plant a plant for me. So we get to water it and all that. So that was good. And so also the food was pretty good. It was pretty good. Better than the hospital, okay? So the food was pretty good. We got everything different. We had hamburgers, we had spaghetti, we got noodles, we got salad, we got eggs. All the breakfast was the same thing every day. It was like eggs and toast, and that's all. But then we had different for lunch, different for dinner. So that was good. And so on rehab, you have to eat the same things that the doctors approve. So I couldn't eat a lot of things like tomatoes, things that go bad with my dialysis. So I couldn't eat like tomatoes. I couldn't eat like dairy. I couldn't eat like a lot of like red meat, like bacon and stuff like that. So I couldn't eat that. And a lot of things are high sodium. I couldn't eat that. So that was really good. And then also I can't drink a lot. So I couldn't drink a lot, which is really good for me because I was drinking a lot before the stroke. I was drinking a lot. I wasn't eating like a lot when I was a kid, but I did drink less than I did before the stroke. So before the stroke, I was drinking probably like 1 liter and 0.5 1.5 liters of drink for a day, every day, right? So now when I had the stroke and I'm in rehab, I have to monitor what I'm drinking, how much drink I can drink. Sorry, I don't know if that. So I had to monitor that. So now I drink really less. I probably drink like 20 ounces every day. 20 ounces every day. That's crazy. So now 20 ounces every day. And I wasn't eating a lot because I just eat what they have. So I didn't eat a lot. So I didn't drink a lot. I didn't eat a lot. And I was like, in my life was like more clear because I was able to think. I was able to I could sleep. So like I wasn't thinking about work. I wasn't thinking about money. I wasn't thinking about anything because I was just able to work on my health, right? So I went to therapy. I did physical therapy, speech therapy, and walking, and just like working on my health, right? And so the last week I was walking and I was talking a little bit. I was talking like enough to say sentences, but I wasn't eating like, I'm not talking like I'm walking now. So last week I was taking a shower. I was going to the bathroom and wiping myself. So I'm being really blunt. I was pooping. I was rocking. I was like doing all the things right that I was supposed to do, right? And brushing my teeth and everything. I was walking, everything, right? And so I can go home. So I went to home the last, I think January. No, that's not January. I went home June. When did I go home, Lord? June 30th? Something? June 30th? Something. Went home and so I'm coming back to thank Ebony. I forgot to thank Ebony. So thank you for coming to visit me. Ebony is my friend. Sorry. I was like, if somebody else came. It was not Ebony. Ebony came. She gave me a plant. She gave me a plant that that kept me alive sometimes. I had to plant that thing while I was in rehab. I plant that thing. And so, thank you for spending time with me and visiting me too. So, I'm going to say that. And the second thing is that I forgot to say all the times I did dialysis. So I did dialysis and rehab every 3 days. Every 3 times a week. So I did dialysis did Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'd be there for 5 hours. No, that's not true. It was there for 4 hours every day. Every 3 days. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so, basically, I had to do it. Rehab was like 45 minutes one way. And the first time I did dialysis, I had to do it 30 minutes away from rehab. So I had to get on a bus. It was like a bus that picks you up from your rehab, and I'm in a real wheelchair, so I had to be in like a wheelchair bus or whatever, and did transfer. It's just me and my dad would come, and so me and my dad with the person that was driving, we would go and go to the dialysis clinic, and they would do dialysis for me for 4 hours, and then when they're done, come back to rehab. So I do that every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for a month and a week, basically. I was in the hospital, in rehab, hospital and rehab for like a month and 2 weeks, basically. So I was in for like May 18th to June 30th. I was emergency, ICU, hospital, and rehab, all that. And so I done that for like, I did the rehab, right? I did the dialysis there. And so when I come back from dialysis, sometimes my blood pressure be low. And sometimes I'm dizzy. And so sometimes I wasn't able to eat because it's like, it's too much. And I was too tired, and it was a lot for me. And so when you do dialysis with your blood, when your blood going out and in and out and all that, it's like a lot for me. Then it's more harder than the dialysis on your catheter. It's in your catheter. It's just like water going in your catheter. So it's different with blood. It's like, I don't know. It's more what to call it? It is more invasive. I think it's the right word. Invasive than just like the catheter. It's not easy, but it's not like as bad as this. So yeah, so I forgot to thank Ebony. And I also want to thank Pops. That's April's dad. He came to visit me at the rehab. And so he came to visit me and to return my air mattress. I left an air mattress at his house. So April can use the air mattress. So he's returned return the air mattress at the rehab. That's funny, but anyway, so he came to visit me and to replace my air mattress. So it's funny. So yeah, that was good for him to see that, to visit me. So thank you for coming back and just, praying for me and just praying for me and visiting me. So yeah, so I want to say that, and I'm trying to see who else. Emails come. If you came to tell me you came to visit me, just tell me, and I will thank you. Thank you for coming to see me and praying for me and everybody. So, and yeah, I think that was the last thing I wanted to say. That's the last thing I wanted to say. Oh, and also my mom. Thank you, Jesus, for my mom. Thank you, God, for my mom. So my aunt and my dad were like the people that were like taking care of my physical bodies, right? She would like make sure I don't get out the bed until the nurse come, and make sure somebody wipe me down or whatever. They come to make sure I'm talking right, all the things. My auntie and my dad would do that. My mom, she organized my bills be paid. Okay? She ordered my bills be paid. She ordered the, like, make sure that my what do you call it? Sorry. Organization for my rehab and all the medicine and all the my doctors, everything, she did that. My mom did all that. My mom did all that. So I don't know what I would be without my mom, without my auntie, without my dad, without my auntie Karen, or without my friends, without people that love me. I don't know where I'd be without them. I have been doing this by myself for 5 years. When I was stroke, everybody came and just helped me, support me. I mean, they were supporting me, praying, stuff like that, but everybody just came and just swallowed me up. I said that earlier, but I'm just saying, like, it's crazy, like. So thank you, my mom. Thank you for my mom. Thank you for my mom. Thank you for my auntie. Thank you for my dad. Thank you for all the people that nursed me. Thank God for all the people at the hospital. Thank you for the ICU. Thank you for the emergency workers. The person that called, my mom's roommate, my dad's roommate, that called to say I wasn't right. I needed emergency here. Thank God for everybody that had any part with my experience. Thank you. And also, I want to thank my dad's pastor, the previous pastor, the one that's like, it wasn't the actual pastor, but it's the pastor that was pastor before the pastor is now, is the interim pastor. Thank you for his wife and his pastor and the wife that came to visit me as my dad's interim pastor. And thank you for the current pastor for praying for me. Thank you for my Spirit in the Well Church praying for me. And thank you for Auntie Kay, and Uncle Joe praying for me. Everybody from the dead of Cameron praying for me. Everybody from Shadia Praise praying for me. Everybody praying. I can't. The words I can't explain how much I'm thankful. Like, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. So I just want to thank you. Thank you. So, yeah. So that's the last thing I want to say. Because I was like, I forgot a lot of things to say. So thank you. And we will be back. Oh, I will be back to share the third story of my journey this year and last year. So I'll be back. Make sure you share and make a comment or subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can hear more stories. Thank you. Bye. Oh, and also sorry, and thank you for my Davita in Sacramento. Thank you, Jesus. I forgot them. I forgot you. So thank you for all people that helped me with the Vita to dialysis with me. So thank you. So, all right. So I'm coming back. Bye.